What up, what up, what up, everybody? This is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex, or it's from the SEF. All right, and so let me move my head out the way. So, guys, here's what I want to talk to you about on this particular video. So, you got to know when to stay out of the markets. So, as I'm talking to you, I want you to pay attention right here in this corner. See how it, hold on. See how it barely moved? Sorry about that. See how it barely moved? The price is barely moving. So we just wrapped up our wonderful class today. It was a beautiful class. And we spent time going through simplicity. As you can see, this thing just absolutely a masterpiece. I've got to admit it. It's a masterpiece. I love it. It's simple. You know, no problems. You can trade very easily. Anybody can start using this and having a great time with it and making profit. Except for days like this. So what I told the class today, because when you join, I actually do 2 classes a week. Then we have another instructor. Her name is Miss Jenny, who's a technical trader. She does hers on Tuesday evening. And then we have Mr. Irving, who does his on Wednesday night. So when you join, there's no extra cost to join the live classes, so you can learn additional knowledge. No extra charge, just all included, okay? But what I taught them today, and that's what I'm telling you, pay attention to this right here. Don't worry about this, but pay attention to this, because as you're going to see right here, the price is not moving. It literally has not moved much at all in the last 24 to 48 hours. And when this happens, you have to use wisdom in trading. Know when to keep your hands in your pocket. Don't try to force trades. Here's what many beginner traders or immature traders do. And I taught my team this, okay, my class this today. For me, when I'm done with this video, I'm going out, go enjoy the day, have lunch and everything else, and enjoy the time with my wife. What do other traders do? Oh, they're going to drop down to the 5 minute. They're going to drop down to the 1 minute. And they're going to try to find something, even though you clearly see market is going nowhere. But they force trades to happen. They try to make the trade happen anyhow. Even though the market is sitting on standstill, and it's on standstill for news events and stuff like that. It's waiting for something. So if the market is sitting on wait mode, what do you think you should be doing? You also should be sitting on wait mode, okay? You should not be trying to rush into trades. Wait for the market to bring quality trades to you, okay? Stop trying to force trades, because you end up just paying the broker spread. So for an example, this is the S&P 500. Let me bring it closer on camera so you guys can see it. Sorry about that. So you can see this S&P 500. It says it right here, but I just like this one here. So as you can see, this is the S&P 500. When the market was moving, it moved beautifully. Right here is setting up, looking like a good sale. Could potentially come in. Okay, it could. But who's in a rush? Because, you know, look at this. The broker spread on this one is 8.9 pips. So if you're dropping down to the 1 minute time frame talking about, well, I'm going to find myself a trade because I need to be trading. What you're dealing with is called market addiction. I made that term up a long time ago. I call it market addiction. Hashtag super easy Forex. No, still our term, okay? It's called market addiction because you're addicted to the markets. You just have to be in a trade, as opposed to using wisdom like professional traders who look at the market for what it is. We sit back, we take a look, and we say, you know what? It looks like the market just is not in the mood to make a movement today. Therefore, if the market is not moving, neither should my hands be clicking on buttons. So if the market is sitting back and waiting and chilling, guess what I'm going to do as a trader? I'm going to sit back, wait, and chill. I'm not going to be in a rush to jump in a trade just because I need to be trading. I need to be making me some pips. That's the immature traders. That's the amateurs. Professional traders, we make money because we wait for good quality setups. And this week, there's a lot of fundamental news that's coming out. The Fed interest rate, Fed Chairman Powell, which I told the team ahead of time about the interest rates from the Feds, what they were going to do. They already did it. But Fed Chairman Powell has been talking all week. You got the North Korea and South Korea having issues. You have China and India, or what I think it is, or something having issues, which could trigger a war or whatever. And there's some other things. So it's a whole conglomerate of negativity in the environment. And therefore, now that's just part of it. But the market to be on a complete standstill is literally many times waiting for some form of a news event or something to happen. Therefore, the wise person would sit on their hands and just sit back and wait. You don't try to force a trade by saying, well, I'm just going to kick down to the 1 minute time frame. You're just a gambling addict. You're not a professional trader. And the sooner you admit who you are, then you can correct your mistakes. How do I know that? Where did that term come from? Because I used to be a market head. Okay, I call it a market head. I just had to be addicted to the markets. Always had to be in the trade. Now, I wear the weight. Not that big of a deal. Because I can get in, as you guys seen in prior videos, I can get in a couple of good trades on a good day. And I can make enough on 1 day or 2 days or 3 days a week that'll cover me for the whole week. I don't have to be in the market all the time. Okay, I used to feel I had to. Now maturity kicked in and I realized I don't need this. I don't have to be in the market all the time. Okay, so this video is just an educational video to help you guys understand what professional traders look for in the markets. And when we see certain things, we just know, hey, it's just time to chill out. Let me give you one more example so you can see another example on the charts. So let's go to the USD JPY. And I'll have to move my head out the way. Let me go to the 30-minute and slide my head up. All right. So right here, I told them, now look at when the market was moving very nicely. And this is with our system simplicity, by the way. So if you come and join us, this is going to be a brand new system. It's beautiful. You will know how and when we take trades using it and when we just stay the heck out of the market. Okay. And this is one of those perfect setups. As you can see right here, it just was just, and I got lower indicator confirmations and stuff like that. There's more to it. But the point is that look at how this algorithmic system we built is a beast. But when we see, and it's in the instructions, so if you do join, please sign up. That's fine. But do not just slap the indicators on your chart and try to get started. Go step by step as a professional. Go step by step as a professional. And let me turn this ringer off. I don't know. As soon as I'm doing a video, somebody want to call me. Sorry about that, you guys. Hold on. Let me turn this off. So go step by step through the tutorial programs because you'll see me specifically say which trades I won't take and which ones I will. For an example, you will learn what I call the SpongeBob SquareHead pattern in the market. I'm sure you've never heard of that in your textbooks and all those different things. Correct. Because in Super Easy, we make up our own terms, so it's simple enough that anybody, including your kids, can understand when you see certain patterns in the market. Instead of using these fancy terms that everybody get confused on, we make up our own so that we all can remember. I'm literally, anybody in my class knows I'm looking at a SpongeBob SquareHead. So even though I see the buy trade, I already knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. I see the sell trade. I'm not looking to take this trade, because this is telling me the market's not ready. It's a SpongeBob SquareHead. So these are simple kid-like terms, simple things that you're going to learn with a simple kid-like system where you can make tremendous amount of pips. So as you can see on this trade, this is what we're looking for. How many pips did this make? But by the time it hit our lower zone, it made 240 pips. Now imagine you had 10 trades on this. That's 2,400 pips for those who thought that it couldn't be done, because I did that video where I made over 10,000 pips. You can see how. I just stacked my trades. Okay, I just really stacked them. That's all I did. You know, it's no rocket science. Do the math and you will see it yourself. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. So this is what we're looking for. The market is in a moving pattern. But right now, this is a SpongeBob SquareHead. It's just a waste of time. So what do? Go spend quality time with your family. You can come back tomorrow. Okay? That's what professionals do. We come back tomorrow. We don't enter trades trying to, well, this is going sideways. Well, let me scalp and try to get me 2 or 3 pips. Don't you sound like an addict? You see my point? You sound like an addict. Don't do that. Okay? All right, you guys. Just a little word of wisdom for us retail traders, whether you join Super Easy or not. I just always still want to help you guys. So if you want to join us, please do so. Just go to superezforex.com and sign right up. Now, if you have questions, please click on the typical questions button at the top of the website. And many of the questions that people email us are right there answered on the website. Okay? All right, you guys have a beautiful day. I'm out of here. Enjoy your week. Bye.